Atlanta Lifestyles, Business Edition, sponsored in part by Marquis Jet, Wade Ford, and Decatur Pediatric Group.
How would you like to own your own jet? Travel wherever you want to, whenever you want to, even bring friends and family. Lisa Centers of Marquis Jet tells us how.
The reason Marquis Jet is so unique is because it's the only way to access the NetJets fleet without doing a multiple-year commitment, a monthly maintenance fee, and without a lot of money out of your pocket. So Marquis Jet basically is you pay up front for 25 hours on the jet of your choice, and then it's a wheels up, wheels down program. So wheels up, wheels down basically just means that the only charge that you're being charged for is the time that you're actually in the air. So when you pay for 25 hours, you prepay that 25 hours, it's very different than a charter situation where you would be paying for the pilots, the overnights, the deadheading, catering. We're an inclusive company, so once you pay for the 25-hour jet card, you're docked the time that you're actually in the air. So that's what we call wheels up, wheels down. You don't have to pay to get the jet there. You don't have to pay extra for the pilots. In fact, even the catering is included, and we have a beautiful catering menu. So all of our customers have an owner experience just like they would on the NetJets fleet. The pilots are the best trained pilots in the industry. We have one of the largest fleets in the industry. You can have your choice of jet, and then you simply get a card that's similar to a phone card, and you've paid for it up front, so you can book the jet within 10 hours notice. If you wanted to fly, for instance, let's say from Atlanta to New York, you could pick up the phone today, and you have a 24-hour customer service center that will help you determine, what time you want to leave and which aircraft you want to go on. And then, you're on your way within 10 hours, eating the food that you want to eat and enjoying the luxuries of a beautiful jet like this. The concept of Marquis Jet is really unique because a long time ago there used to be two basic ways to fly private. You could either own a jet or you could charter somebody else's jet. Then Richard Santulli came along with the idea of doing a fraction of a jet. And that's what's known as NetJets, and that's what's known as a Warren Buffett-owned company, a Berkshire Hathaway company. What brings us to Atlanta is a great opportunity here for all of the people that have moved here recently. It's a high net worth area. There are a lot of companies here. There are a lot of companies moving here. Some of the fastest growing companies in the country are here. So that's the reason why we wanted to open an office here. The thing that's great about Marquis Jet is the flight experience is really just fabulous. As we saw today, a customer pulls up to the jet, gets out of his car, walks about 3 feet, and then gets into his jet. He knows where his bags are going. He's not undressing at the airport. He doesn't have to take off his shoes. He doesn't have to sit in the 3 hours of security because he's already been passed through security. We have everybody's names and all their passport information and everything. Then they simply get on the jet, and they're, as you can see here, this is a Gulfstream 200, which is a brand new jet. All of our jets average about 4 years old. This happens to be a brand new one. And you can go from here to London, nonstop. If you want to recline the seats, they turn into beds. You have catering that you order up front, anything that you want. And it's just really, it's a terrific way to fly. NetJets owns and operates about 500 to 550 aircrafts, and there's a lot more on order. So we're constantly getting new aircraft. It's known as having the youngest fleet in the sky. So as you can see, all of our aircrafts are brand new, and our pilots all are extremely well trained and well qualified. And that's the big draw about the NetJets and Marquis Jet program, because it is really the premier aviation company out there as far as private aviation goes. All of our flights have $300 to $500 million of insurance on them. So obviously high net worth individuals, that's very important to them. We have a lot of celebrities, professional athletes, CEOs, families. We have a relationship with the Mayo Clinic so that anytime anybody would have an emergency or anything happen to them, they would have a hotline going directly to the Mayo Clinic to take care of their case. If they're traveling and a child gets sick or, God forbid, something more serious happens, you have a safety specialist that will put you right in touch with the proper doctor wherever you are. And so it's those things that we actually go really the extra mile for our customers and why our customers love Marquis Jet and NetJets. This jet is called a G200, and it is very popular because it's a stand-up cabin. It's called a new super mid size jet. So there are larger jets. However, this one is really popular because it's just a perfect size, as you can see. You can stand up in it. It's not too big. It's perfect for 9 people. And it does happen to be very popular because it has a long range, and it goes from, for instance, it would go from here to London nonstop, Seattle to New York, that sort of thing. So it does happen to be a very popular jet, yeah. Most of the jets are all fully equipped with DVD players. They have VCRs. They have a flight show that you can watch if you want to have your own movies, or we also do provide movies for you. We provide toys for the children if we know the ages of your children, which we always get when you sign up. We'll provide special toys. There's always catering. There's a fully stocked bar with wonderful champagne and wines and any type of food that you want, really. So, of course, they all have a fully enclosed bathroom. They all have 2 pilots. And you can open any drawer around here and just find goodies abounding. We find out what type of things you like to read. Are you a town and country girl? Are you a Wall Street Journal man? So we have all of those things set for you when you walk on the plane. And you're greeted by name, and it really is an owner experience. So that's why people are so fond of the program. When you join the program, a few things happen. What you do is you join the program, and within 48 hours of joining the program, you get a welcome call. And there's a call center in Ohio where we have all our welcome center. And we have meteorologists on staff, customer service people, and our owner services team. So owner services will call the new Marquis Jet customer, and they will find out who's flying on the plane, what their birthdays are, do they have any children, are there any allergies in the family, is peanut butter something that they don't want on the plane because one of their children are allergic to peanuts. Are they part of the Coke family and they just want to have Coca-Cola on board? So that sort of thing. And it's really quite extensive. They'll find out, everything about the likes and dislikes, like I said, about the magazines or different things that are happening within the family that we want to know. We'd rather have more information than less information. And at that time, you'll get a catering menu, which is really quite extensive. You can really have whatever you want. If you want hot dogs for your kids, you can have that. If you want a hot lobster dinner, you can have that. If you want tuna sandwiches with low-fat mayonnaise, that's no problem. I mean, it's really, we're here to spoil you. So Marquis Jet is, as a 25 hours on the NetJets fleet, simply the best way to fly private. And all around, just the Bentley of private aviation. And if anybody wants to find out more information, they're welcome to call me at 917-887-8954. Alternatively, you can reach me via email because I do have a BlackBerry at lsenters@marquisjet.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions or walk you through the program and tell you anything more about the company that you want to know. It's a very exciting company. It's like joining a club. There's a ton of additional added benefits that customers get that we don't have time to talk about here. But if you're looking to fly private, Marquis Jet or NetJets is truly the way to go. I'm Lisa Centers with Marquis Jet, and you're watching Atlanta Lifestyles.
Atlanta Lifestyles continues after these messages.